It is a Friday. It's a Freaky Friday. That being said, we got a nice little 3 blocks for you today. The first block is just 5 minutes long. You need a dumbbell for that one. We're gonna start off with 10 halos on each side. Again, you can always hold on to a soup can or something, but you want to hold on to it the widest part, trying not to move the head, get around for that shoulder mobility. On those Everest steps, it's that plank position. That's gonna be where you take that foot up, out, and around, trying to place that heel by your hand. Again, that opportunity there, maybe your hands are on something a little higher and you're just trying to move that foot as far forward as you can and then back. Then we got those fire hydrants where the weights are in that knee. Again, that option, don't do this weighted and you're just doing abduction, adduction of those hips. Then we got that side crunch with the heel tap. Again, 10 on each side going side to side. So that's our first 5 minutes, 10 reps of everything, and then we'll get into those other rounds as we go. That being said, let's shake it off, grab those weights, and start moving in 3, 2, and 1. We got those 10 halos per side. So you have that weight, shoulders locked down back, going around 10 times without moving your head, and try and get that weight as close to your head as you can. This is going to be really good for some shoulder mobility. After you've done 10 in one direction, we're going to go 10 the other direction. Again, trying to stay still, shoulders locked down and back, just going around that head. 7, 8, here we go for 9 and 10. Then we got that Everest step, it's 10 there. So you're in that plank position, shoulders over those wrists. You're trying to step that foot up as far as you can, right back into plank, and then switch sides, 10 on each side. Again, that opportunity, maybe you're not coming up as high, or maybe you have your hands on a higher ledge. Either way works. Again, we're just working that hip mobility here. Here's 4 and 4. Again, I got 10 on each side, just like a plank, keep shoulders down back, core engaged. Looking good. Doesn't have to be speedy. Again, you're just opening up those hips. And after I've done 10 on each side, we're going to work that hip abduction, adduction. So again, this one you can do weighted or unweighted. For the weighted one, I put that weight in my knee. I have my hips over those knees, shoulders over wrist, belly button in that spine. Take that leg out and back in for hip abduction, adduction. Meaning, again, just taking away from the body, coming back in. You want to be careful not to tip to the opposing side. Again, I got 10 on each side. And 10. Then we go ahead and switch sides. Got 10 on the other side. Just again, opening up with that hip. Thinking about squeezing those butt cheeks, pointing those toes. 9 and 10. Now I got my 10 static crunch with that heel tap. So you're going to be in that sit-up position, lifting those shoulders off the ground, core is active. Reach through those heels, 10 on each side. Here's 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, and 10. Now I'm taking it back up to that halo. Again, 10 on each side. Try not to wreck yourself and hit your head. This again, going through that shoulder mobility. This first block today is really just open up that body with a little bit more intention. We got 2 more, 9 and 10. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Rotating around. Here we go, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Back in those halos where we can open up those hips, crew. Getting shoulders over wrists, core is tight. Try and take that foot up, right back in that plank position. Again, you don't have to go as high up as I am. Everyone's mobility is going to be a little different there. We got 10 on each side. Still squeezing that core in the middle. 6s. Looking good, crew. 8s. 9s. 1 more each side. And 10s. Now I've got that abduction, adduction, separating those knees, put that weight in there, flex my toe, keep that core tight. That was kickback. We're doing abduction, adduction. I'm getting ahead of myself. Still keeping that core engaged.
Actually illusion. If anything, that, my friends,
7,
is what the DMT experience tells you.
9, one more. Now we switch sides, 10 on that other side. Again, getting that abduction, adduction on plyo with that hip. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back in that static crunch, heel tap. And then we'll hit that 5-minute mark. And then we'll talk about your next round. Again, focus on hitting those obliques. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, and guess what, crew? That's 5 minutes down. Your first block is done. Let's go ahead and start talking about block number 2. Block number 2, everything's on the minute. And what that means is you're gonna have those lighter weights. Again, soup cans if you don't have dumbbells for a squat to upright row. On the upright row, your shoulder isn't shrugging up to your earlobe. You're not creating an earring, right? You're gonna be just that nice high elbow right back down. Then we've got med ball push-ups where you're passing the medicine ball side to side between your push-ups. Again, if you don't have a med ball, that's fine. Just give me regular push-ups, or again, find something that you can place your hand on for one push-up and then switch to the other hand, creating a different elevation on the surface. Then we got med ball lunge and rotate, where we lunge, rotate around the front leg. Then we're going into a med ball bridge pullover. We've done those before. That option, no weight, and just focus on keeping those fingers interlocked for that pullover. Again, shoulders away from earlobes. Then we'll end in that plank position. Give me a toe tap. Again, it's gonna be everything on a minute, everything on 30, a minute, back to 30. So nice little long round there. Let's go ahead, catch that breath. You've already had more than enough time to take the break. We're gonna start off with 1 minute of a squat to upright row, crew. Let's go and get those weights in 3, 2, 1. Let's get moving. Feet are a little bit wider. Sit down in that squat. Drive it up. Again, shoulders away from those earlobes. On the squat, play with that depth. Move those hips down and back. Nice and low. On that upright row, keeping the weights close to the body. Nice high elbows is your goal. Again, nice strong wrists, not loosey-goosey. In about 30 seconds, we're gonna switch it to that med ball push-up. Looking good here, crew. Sitting those hips low. Now in position for knees and toes, they should be pointing the same direction, relatively forward, allowing those knees to stay out. Okay, crew, get ready. We got that med ball push-up in 2, 1, med ball push-up. So here, push-up position, knees are toes. We go down, take it up, pass that medicine ball between each one. Still focus, belly button in that spine. Just 1 minute here, crew. Looking solid. Again, the intent here, if you don't have that med ball, is to try and challenge the stabilization on one side as you go in that push-up. So maybe you have a yoga block you can alternate placing your hand on, or anything else really. Looking good. We got 20 seconds. Play with that depth. We got about 8 seconds and we got that lunge and rotation. You can use a med ball or other weight for in 2 and 1. Lunge and rotate. Oops. Again, what that looks like, lunge it out, rotate over that front leg, take it on back. Make sure that weight transitions in that front leg, playing with the depth of that lunge. Still keeping that core tight, shoulders down back, chin up, chest proud. 30 seconds until that bridge pullover. and sit into it and then rotate. It's not about speed today as much as it is about that form. $15. Looking good. Tell you what, we've got that bridge pullover in 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pullover. Med ball is out overhead. As you lift those hips, the med ball comes up to the hip, right back down. Keeping that core engaged, pressing up through those heels. If you're on a slippery surface, don't let that heel come out from under you. That was weird. Tell you what, crew, coming up to about 35 seconds left here. This is great because you're going to start working the back of that leg for you to really squeeze up at the top. We got 15, and then we're going to be switching up to that plank toe tap. Looking good. Like Jared or Amberdean, I know this is your favorite exercise. In 2, 1, plank toe tap, shoulders over wrist. Lift that leg up, one at a time, pushing through that heel. Belly button's in that spine. Crew, this marks doing every exercise once on the minute. We're going to repeat everything at the 30 for that next block. Right now, just keep it here. Shoulders over wrist, core tight. Your knees probably also like this exercise. A little more core heavy. Woo. Keep it in here, crew. Aaron, if you're following along, just having fun with it. Crew, coming up to 20 seconds. Again, push through that heel as you lift. Squeeze the butt cheek. We go into that squat and upright row. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Squat to upright row. Again, feet a little bit wider. Sit down into it. Nice high row. 30 seconds, crew. Whew. Again, that temptation to give yourself earrings is there. We're going to avoid it, keeping those shoulders away from those earlobes. 10 seconds until we get to push-ups. Okay, crew, med ball push-up in 3, 2, and 1. Med ball push-up, 30 seconds. We got this. Playing with that depth on that way down. Looking good, 15. Next up is going to be that lunge with rotation. Crew, let's get you there in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Lunge and rotate. Take it forward, rotate over that front leg. Looking good. Whew. Keeping those shoulders down back. Try not to go all over the place. Okay, 10 seconds to that bridge pullover. The shorter round, definitely a lot of fun. In 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pullover. Weights up overhead. Drive it up. Squeeze the top. Control on down. We're just 30 seconds here. And then we gotta go back to that plank. Squeezing at the top. Okay, crew. In just a couple seconds, we got that plank. Alternating toe tap in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. Shoulders over wrist. Let's get it. Pushing through that heel. Now when this wraps up for 30, we're going back to the top. Everything at the minute. You're past the halfway mark. Ooh. So let's give me that squat to upright row. 1 minute of work. We take you there in 3, 2, and 1. Squat to upright row. Grab those weights. Take it low. Drive it up. Woo. Just a minute here, crew. Easy peasy. Remember, it's always about form first, so you can always slow it down to a slower tempo, build the muscle a little bit more. Don't worry about that speed. 30 seconds. Looking solid. Ooh. When you go back up to that minute, so it's like, oh my goodness, this is longer. I got good news. Med ball push-ups are next. Let's go ahead and get ready. We got 1 minute in 3, 2, 1 minute med ball push-up. Again, knees or toes. Play with that depth. Another option, separate your feet a little wider, keeping those contact points in the ground, but allows you to use a little bit more core. Looking good. Coming up 35 seconds till we switch. Keeping it here, crew. Push-ups are feeling good. We got 15, and then we take it back to that lunge and rotation. Ooh. Keep it up, keep it up. We got lunge and rotate in 3, 2, and 1. Lunge, rotate, 1 minute. Step it forward, rotate over that front leg. Ooh. Keeping those shoulder blades down back. You guys are looking solid. We're feeling awake. It's a good thing. Whew. Especially on a Friday. You know, always finding that form first and foremost. In about 20 seconds, we're going back to those bridge pullovers for the minute. Okay, crew, shake it on out. Keeping that head in the game. 1 minute bridge pullover in 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pullover. Taking that weight up, squeezing at the top, controlling the way down. Whew. Great to open up those hips. Get some rotator cuff in there. Again, you can do this without any weight, just interlocking those fingers, taking it up to those hips, and back down. Looking solid. We got about 30 seconds till we take it back to that plank toe tap. Keeping that body moving, crew. Again, squeezing at the top. Feel that range of motion. Stay active. Looking good, looking good. We're going to be switching it on up into that plank toe tap in 3, 2, 1 minute plank toe tap. Again, either on those elbows or those wrists. Again, squeeze that butt cheek, lifting one leg up at a time, pushing through that heel. And we're only here for a minute, and then we can go back for our final lap, everything at that 30-second mark. Right now, keep that body moving. We got 30 seconds till we switch. That temptation touch the chin. Try not to do it. Keep those eyes slightly forward. Spine long. Just 10 seconds. Then we're going to go back into those squat to upright rows for 30 in 3, 2, 1. Squat to upright row. 30 seconds. Let's get it. Get low. Drive it up. Whew. Remember, just 30 seconds. It's gonna go down a little quicker. Whew. Keeping those elbows high. 15. Got good news. We got those push-ups. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Get low. Drive it up. You know what mod you need. We got 15 seconds. Then we go back to those lunges. Let's keep it here, crew. We're gonna lunge it out in 3, 2, and 1. Let's lunge it and rotate. Hitting those hips. Shoulders back. Chest proud. Ooh. In 15, we're gonna go back to that bridge pullover. Oops, looking solid. Keep that drive in 3, 2, 1. Bridge pullover. 30 seconds. Drive on up. Squeeze. Control back down. Looking solid. All we got left is giving that plank toe tap. We got just 10 seconds to get there. Give me your last 30 seconds of work for this block. In 3, 2, and 1. Plank toe tap. Elbows or wrists. Keep that core tight. Stay with me those last 30. Whew. Just about everything should be awake. Saying hello. Less than 15. Keep it up, keep it up. Crew, you get that break in just 3, 2, and 1. Take that nice minute to catch that breath. I'm going to tell you guys what block 3 is looking like. Block 3, we start with a minute of animal squats. Again, that option, just give me a standing normal squat instead. Then we go into frog crunches. Heels are together, knees are apart, we're crunching up. Remember, you're not lifting and doing a neck up. You want to act like someone's pulling you up from the chest to really activate that core. Then we walk it out for that inchworm, where we step those hands out to the plank, step it all the way back to that stand, and we end with those med ball swings, where you're hinging back with those hips, floaty up overhead, right back down. You can also do this with that dumbbell, but again, keep those shoulders away from those earlobes. Crew, we got about 10 seconds until we take it back up. Starting with animal squats on the minute. We're doing this whole thing 2 times through. I don't think I said that. Animal squats on the minute in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Shoulders over wrist. Sit those hips straight back into that plank. That option giving me that bodyweight squat instead. Remember, you're here for that whole minute. It's not about speed. Lock it out and reach. Turn to that plank. Less than 30. Keep it here. Quads should be on fire. Toes should not be moving. Those feet stay planted. Last 15. Then we've got that frog crunch for the minute. Okay, here we got that frog crunch in 3, 2, 1. Frog crunch. Heels together, knees apart, lift up, control down. Feels like someone's pulling you up from that chest, and then you're going slow down, feeling it in that core. Come up and squeeze. Feeling good, crew. Keep it here. 30 seconds. Looking good. Make sure you're breathing. You got 15. Then we have those inchworms, where we go from a stand to walking into a plank and back. That option, walking your hands on a chair or something that's not on the ground. Crew, we got inchworm in 3, 2, 1, inchworm. From that stand, we walk it out, hit that plank position, walk it back, stand it up. You got that whole minute to do that. Again, it's not about speed, but feel that core lock out, hips lock out, butt tight every time you hit that plank. Love it, 30 seconds. Keeping it here, we got less than 15. And every time hit that plank, feel that core. We got those med ball swings coming up next, crew. In 3, 2, 1, med ball swings. Hinge back at those hips, slowly up. Keep that core and butt tight at the top, like a deadlift at the bottom. Less than a minute here, and then we can repeat everything one more time on that minute. Looking solid. Again, feel it butt back and legs like a deadlift on that way back. Whew. Squeezing that core in the butt, top, less than 30. Crew. We're going to go back into animal squats for a minute. Again, that option, body weight squats. We take you in 3, 2, 1, animal squats. 1 minute. Again, shoulders over wrists. Sit it back into that plank every time. Squeeze that core, squeeze those hips. Looking solid, crew. In this round, we should really feel core, maybe some shoulders, definitely those quads. You got just 30 seconds though. Hang on to it. Love it, crew. Make sure you're breathing for me. 15 seconds. Then we go back to that frog crunch. Crew, frog crunch on the minute in 3, 2, 1. Heels together, knees apart, crunch it up, 2 counts down. Again, feel that core get active on you. Again, it's like someone's pulling you up at the chest, so you're not tucking that chin. Love it, crew. You got about 35 seconds. If you want a fun option, hold for a second, then go back down. Up and squeeze, go back down. Get a little bit more of that core activation in there. We got good news. In 15 seconds, we switch it up. We go into those walkouts on the minute. Okay, crew, let's get this ready. We walk it out in 3, 2, 1. Walkouts on that minute. Again, walk it all the way into that plank. Shoulders over wrists, lock out that core. Walk it back to stand it up. Love it, crew. Keep that core active. Whew. Guys, got 30 seconds left. And then we get wrapped up with 1 minute of those swings. Squeeze that core. Hit that plank every time. 15. Love it, crew. We got those swings in 3, 2, and 1. Swing time. Hinge at those hips. Floaty up. Lock out the core. Lock out the butt at the top. Deadlift feel at the bottom. Meaning butt back to legs, core and butt. Looking solid, crew. Coming up to 30 seconds. Stay with me all the way home, crew. We're done after this. Crew, you're looking solid. 15. Stay with it. All the feels. Crew, you got just 3, 2, and 1. Woo! And that, crew, should have lit up the whole body. Oh, there's Ashley.